Hello and welcome to a video that I hope will lift your spirits and bring you some joy, but also do a little wider good. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, who will be helping us to decorate some delightful carrot cakes, if I do say so myself. If you're watching on the YouTube platform though, you may have noticed that the Save the Children logo has appeared underneath. That's because I'm donating all proceeds from this video, that is sponsorship money and AdSense, to Save the Children's Ukrainian Crisis Relief Fund. Now you can join me in this fundraising effort by clicking the link in the description or the donate button if that appears in your country. YouTube covers all transaction fees for money donated this way. Save the Children is providing children and families endangered and displaced by the conflict in Ukraine with immediate aid including food, water and hygiene kits. Now, on with the video. Hello lovely people and welcome to another episode of Baking Bad.
I've got my
very large whisk.
It's not that large. Jessica's got her KitchenAid. I'm going for the handheld whisk. We're both going for different pre-prepared carrot cake gluten-free mixes because we just thought we'd do like a bake-off Baking Bad.
So if you don't know, Baking Bad is a show in which I, Jessica, girl who loves to bake, tries to convince my wife, Claudia,
that baking's not that bad.
Baking's not that bad.
And it usually goes a bit wrong.
Yeah. So last time we were up past midnight.
Were we? Oh my god, what did we bake last time? Oh, but
Fondant cake.
Oh yeah, but it was
It was
good.
so good though.
And then we ate it all within about like
A day. 12 hours.
Rupert loved
Because
it
we
as
woke
well.
up the next morning. Click the card up in this corner here to watch us. Yeah. We thought, no, we're gonna not spend 6 hours making a cake. We're gonna do it really fast with a cake mix because we have a baby.
We're gonna have like a race element. That'd be quite fun.
I will lose. There's a race element.
Mine is, I'm dairy free at the moment because Rupert's got a cow's milk protein allergy, so it upsets his digestive system, and I'm still breastfeeding, so I've cut all dairy out. So I'm having oatmeal. I do still have egg, and I still do eat meat. So I'm not really a vegan, but I am making I'm making a vegan cake. So I'm using this particular mix. It's called Creative Nature Vegan Gluten Dairy Nut Safe Carrot Cake Loaf Mix.
Okay, and mine is not vegan because it's got an egg and some milk in it. However, it is dairy-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, nut-free, has no refined sugar and is soya-free.
It's got like soft brown sugar in it, whereas I think yours is like a low sugar one.
Well, the sugar in this is actually from a coconut blossom sugar. Okay, we're ready.
We're having a race.
Yeah.
You've got the advantage of the KitchenAid, okay?
Yeah.
I should probably do.
I'm disabled, so it's only fair.
Ready, steady, cook!
Oh!
It should be like, bang!
Don't scare me, I'll scream and then the baby will wake up.
Yeah, alright. Rip open this packet like you mean it. Lovingly pour into the bowl. Yeah! I really meant it. Add water and oil. I have pre-prepared my measurement of oil.
Wait, I'm still better picking open. Oh, there was more stuff.
Blend for 5 minutes. It then tells me to sing my favourite song to pass the time. Bonus points, try and change the lyrics to be about carrots. Oh, I love this kind of thing. We're quite good at this.
What's your favourite song?
We're quite good with this kind of thing with Rupert. Brush your teeth, brush them nice and clean. All I can think of right now is like nursery rhymes.
Right. How exactly are you supposed to know what's going on here at all? Like, there's vague measurements, I guess.
Oh my god, you can get pre-grated carrots in yours. I've got to actually grate my carrots. Right.
What?
Wow. You cracked an egg.
This is so wet.
Even with this really easy recipe, because I hate scales and things, so I have to weigh everything.
I'm so confused.
I need 5 more grams of carrots. It's really hard to know how much a grated carrot weighs.
Like, does this go? But it doesn't even say whether this goes in. So
1, 6, 6.
Oh.
Yeah!
The magic number. Yes, add it in. Right, so with mine, it just says empty the contents of your free and easy carrot cake mix into a bowl. But it doesn't explain whether this carrot cake fits a part of that stage.
So much for the free and easy, simple recipe.
Maybe
it's just too simple for your complex brain.
Thanks, darling. That's very kind of you. So that's my carrot cake.
Yeah, and then in contrast, that's mine.
Yeah, okay, maybe if I add in this dried carrot, it suddenly will make sense.
No, I'm using this Hygienist. It's like one of Rupert's silicone
Yeah.
spoon things, but it's like works really well. It's like a greasing spoon.
Brilliant!
Yeah.
My God, having children, who knew? So many exciting, useful instruments would come into your life. I think we're quite minimalist-ish.
We think that, but we're not. Our house is like full of things. When people come round,
No, with the
like,
amount of baby stuff.
Shh, don't shout. You're shouting. It's like you're deaf or
deaf.
something. God.
I don't get it. Now, Claudia and myself are both really creative people. We love learning new skills and doing fun activities in our spare time, which there isn't much of these days. I mean, we're currently filming during Rupert's nap, but we also try to do so when he's playing on his floor mat with his current favourite toys, which is farm animals. As you all know, we love Skillshare, and in preparation for this Baking Bad video, I watched the online class, Cookie Decorating for Beginners, Create Incredible Edible Art by Laurie Shannon, who is a YouTuber, icing artist, and baker. So as you can imagine, some of the lessons I learned here are more relevant to cookies, specifically, although other information has given me transferable skills, which I know will benefit us today in not baking quite so bad, hopefully, not icing quite so bad. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, develop existing interests, and kind of just get lost in your creativity. So you can sign up today by clicking the link at the top of my description, and freebie alert, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. And after that, it's only around $10 a month.
Okay, mine's done. Mine's good to go. The only thing I didn't have for this super simple carrot cake mix was a loaf tin, so hopefully it still works out okay because it's in just a normal cake tin. But it is a deep cake tin. Alright, 30 minutes. That was so cheesy. Alright, mine's in the oven. Jessica is still perfecting her greasing of her thing. I apparently didn't grease the circle bit. What do you call that bit? Anyway, I greased the side, but I didn't grease the bottom. I didn't know that you had to. Because I was like, well then that comes out though, doesn't it? Huh? And then Jessica was like, yeah, but then how do you get that off? So that will be exciting to find that bit out. But Jessica is like meticulously greasing it to the point of perfectionism as always. And now she's critiquing the fact that this has not been cut to a perfect circle.
Anyway.
I'm making my vegan frosting. It's a coconut oil. I like this. Look, it says, make sure your coconut oil is room temperature, nice and soft. Room temperature for where? Like, Malaysia, room temperature. I bought coconut oil before, like massage oil and stuff, like natural coconut oil, and it's like a liquid, and it's like, oh, so lovely. And then you bring it home in your suitcase, and you open your suitcase up, you're like, what the hell is that white block in there? And you're like, it's the coconut oil, because that's what happens to our coconut oil. It just becomes this white block.
I forgot about that massage oil. Yeah. Really good massage oil. In Malaysia.
It had like frangipani extract and jasmine in like oil, but then it just turned into... And then I think we did try and use it for a bit, didn't we, in our hands. And then it's really hard to like gather how much you need to get the same amount of oil in your hands, so you get like a lump of it, and then you're like, whoa, it's just too much. Oh, 56 grams. Right, can I get it bang on? Right, you ready?
60
grams. Anticlimactic. I really thought it would become 60, but 62 grams.
I think it's anticlimactic. Otherwise you're against the climate.
Anticlimactic. It is at room temperature, but...
I don't think that's... I'm going to put my incredibly liquid cake mixture. Oh god, it's so bad. Like, I really actively dislike mess, and yet somehow surround myself with it.
You are a pretty messy person.
Wow, what happened to that lavender?
Hasn't
Is
it
it
so much
dead?
mess over here?
Did you kill it?
You're distracting me from the race, right?
Oh my god.
I didn't know you could whisk.
I'm doing my own cutaways because you didn't even help, even though I filmed your cutaways.
Oh no! It's not, I haven't finished it. It looks like dodgy snow, doesn't it? Right. It's because
that was really dodgy snow.
I put my whisk in without remembering that I'd already whisked up the carrot cake mix and I hadn't cleaned it.
That's
so
dirty. Can we focus on my cake? It's not even in the oven.
What do you mean focus on it? It's a race. What do you want me to do about it? I'm on my part, you're on yours.
I stopped to do your cutaway.
Oh, you mean you just want me to film it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a so gross. What are all the bits?
I don't know.
There's the wonder of heat in an oven. It can transform the most weird looking, gross, sloppy stuff to like quite amazing.
Okay. In it goes. I feel like this box has left a lot up to me.
And now I'm going to add my dairy alternative of choice, which is oat milk, which I must say, I'm a convert now. Once you get used to it, like it's actually nicer than milk, I think. Milk tastes like so creamy now, like oat milk. And it's better for the environment, isn't it?
I've decided to use Claudia's dairy-free cream cheese for my topping.
You added time on, didn't you? To the oven?
Yeah, don't worry, it will be. Yeah, no, because I changed the timer. So
Mine's been in way longer than 11 minutes, darling.
no, so I set that is your time,
okay,
so
good,
it will
yeah.
be
I was a
your
bit
time.
Okay, you're alright. You're off the hook. Right.
All good, so please.
I might have made it a bit too runny. I mean, how was I meant to get it smooth? I sieved it and everything. I'll tell you something I used to eat as a treat. A treat for myself. I don't think my mum knew about it because it's really bad and I don't recommend this at home. But I used to eat, yes, I am holding this for a reason. I used to cut a lime in half,
Yeah.
fill a little bowl with icing sugar, pure icing sugar, and then basically like squeeze a bit of the lime juice into the bowl to make like a lime icing.
Yeah.
And then I would like eat the icing sugar off the lime. This must be the worst thing for your teeth ever.
God.
Like acidic, sugary. I mean, like that's not a snack.
How do you still have teeth? That's so bad.
I know. Add 30 mils of your favourite milk and add more if you want it a bit runnier. So I put in like 60 mils. So no wonder it's really
I think
bad.
when it says more, it doesn't mean double.
Ooh.
Oh, delightful. Did you ever turn the cake upside down?
Oh, do you? It's very professional. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I need to turn this upside down.
Oh.
Oh, where's my thumb gone?
Oh no.
Don't film that unglorious side. Damn you. Turn it around.
Don't put icing on it.
I know, I used to always do that with fairy cakes.
What's it?
Woo! And then we'd go, so Rupert woke up and was like proper screaming, crying. So I went in and like soothed him, and I think we were probably having like a bit of a nightmare because it was so sudden. It was just like out of nowhere. The Wonder Weeks does say that they might have more increased nightmares around this age.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think the nightmares are about?
I maybe think it's the kind of things that...
Like being left at the supermarket?
No, I don't think it's that concrete. I think it's more abstract. Oh, he's the sweetest little thing. He's so chill.
Do you think this lumpy
Right,
icing is even
terrifying.
going to be able to come out of my piping bag? We have to cut like half the piping bag to make a hole big enough for it to come out.
You know, you could put that in a glass.
I don't know all these tricks and tips.
So what are you going to design?
Well, this tip I've put on my piping bag does petals.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, because it's got a thin end and a bigger end, so I'm going to like do petals radiating out
Oh wow.
of the centre of the cake.
Okay. My cake. Ta-da! Okay, from a sloppy mess. Bad, not bad. Hello, cake. Hello. As you may be able to tell, some time has passed.
So then I went nest him and then I went back to sleep. Then I didn't wake up till 5. And then 5 o'clock and then it's dinner time and then it's bath time and then it's bedtime. And then like, you know, before you know it's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and here we are.
I think how a cake is decorated makes all the difference. Because you can suddenly make something look quite unappetizing to really like appetizing.
I'm so excited for this. I'm so ready.
It's just all coming out the same.
There's a petal. Oh, wow, that is lumpy. I actually decided not to go for a piping bag though. I'm going for more of a smooth look, and then I'm going to use some stencils. No! You're not allowed!
It's like rustic. Mine's like rustic. It's a loaf with a rustic kind of icing. Okay, grazer out. I'm very much like shove it on a plate thing when it comes to like baking and stuff. But you know, I wish I had more finesse and motivation. I
Rest.
shall try both of them because obviously you can't eat
No, I
them.
can only eat mine.
I will decide which is best. I think that's completely fair. Orange in it. Come on.
Oh yeah. Isn't that just adding something? And then a real central one. Carrot stencil. Not that you can tell, but I did a little bumpy bits.
I thought I was just gonna Don't wake the baby.
That was the lowest level of screaming I have ever done in one of these videos. Dying inside.
I reckon. I would have gone half the width of that, like that, you know?
I know. Fine, I'll make another bloody stencil. Did you get your fleece in my bloody...
No, just a tiny bit of carrot went on it in the wrong place. Very thick carrot.
Then not stuck that stencil to the cake. Hey, look at that. That's a carrot.
Yeah. I'll have one of those green bits, actually.
Well,
Mine.
that's my idea.
I rolled it out.
What happened to yours?
Oi, don't be rude.
Would like to decorate mine more,
Yeah.
but I feel that would irritate you.
Yes. Do you really care?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a really silly question
you
to
can-
ask me.
Okay, well you can sit
Do
there.
you care, Jessica? Yes.
Alright, well whilst I go watch Netflix
Always.
and have dinner, you can stay in here and decorate your cake if you like.
Very dense.
It's quite heavy, like looks quite...
I think...
It's not a soggy bottom because that's actually the top. It's got a soggy top.
It's not a soggy bottom because it's got a soggy top.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Cooked
very,
all the way through.
very light. I mean, you could knock someone out with a slice of mine.
Mine has an even crumb.
It did say cook at 160 and you cooked it at 180.
Because your cake
But I think-
at 180.
Yeah, but that did you some favours because yours is cooked all the way through. Mine's actually very tasty.
Good.
It's like, it is more of a loaf than a cake. Yours is meant to be a cake.
Yeah.
Mine is meant to be more like a carrot loaf.
How?
I'm very glad we've got these. I've got 2 massive carrot cakes, one of my favourite cakes. I'm like sorted for like 2 days.
Indeed.
If you're gonna be like Bake Off where you're just judging from how it looks, because you can't taste it, but I'm telling you mine's actually really, really tasty and I'm the only one who's tried both of them.
I'm telling you mine is tasty and it's my channel. Thank you so much for watching this delightful episode of Baking Bad. I'd say we're both pretty happy with how this turned out.
We both baked something edible.
I think I'll go back to making carrot cake from scratch.
I think for me, following a mix is good because I didn't have to do anything other than like open a sachet and put in some oil and water. It was like perfect.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've learnt that anyone can make a carrot cake and slice it to the best of your ability. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Remember that the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in my description will get a 1-month free Skillshare trial, so you can start exploring your creativity today. If you're new here, you can subscribe to the channel by hitting that big red button. Subscribe's just to my channel. I baked this cake. This is just my wife. She's in some videos.
Bye!
Bye bye now.